And action! Cut! It's a wrap.
You are enough. That's a drama school phrase. We had so many at drama school. That was one of them.
You are enough.
You are enough.
Okay. Mine was there's no plan B.
There's no plan B.
There's no plan B.
Oh, that's a Slytherin phrase.
I am a Slytherin.
I know
so
you're a Slytherin. Yeah.
Sorry about that.
I'm a Ravenclaw. I think too much. I worry too much.
You worry too much.
We had one at drama school which was very interesting, and it continually features in my life. It was curiosity without ambition, which is kind of the opposite. But I think the logic behind it is that you can be ambition, but you have to be curious first.
Yeah.
Which I think it's like, it's not one or the other. I think you need both. So I would rather be curious about what I can do next in my career than be ambitious about it.
Yeah.
Because being ambitious is fighting for something that may never appear, but curiosity will keep you happy continuously, because
Yeah.
you're constantly finding things that interest you.
And you're learning new things and just
Exactly.
experiencing life.
Exactly.
And all that.
If an opportunity comes to you, and just don't think, oh well, this was never what I wanted to do. You just go, okay, this is happening now. Great.
Let's embrace it.
Let's see what this brings, because you
Yeah.
never know what comes around the corner. My God.
Yeah.
Like,
True.
I think all of my biggest achievements have come through things that I never expected.
Good.
I don't think I've fought. I think the things I've fought for said, oh, this is what I want to do, always end up different. But the best opportunities have always come on random.
On the other side of that coin, what was the most challenging moment for you?
The most challenging job.
Yeah, the most challenging job or moment. Maybe you were like a year without getting paid to do acting, or I don't know, just something since the moment you decided to be an actor until now that you're sitting down talking to me. What was the thing that challenged you and made you feel like, oh my God, what is this?
Yeah. When I was just leaving drama school, I went to Edinburgh Fringe for the last time. I've not been back since. I was performing in a sketch group with some uni friends. Really good. We booked out the whole month. It was great. Day 7, I was in a coffee shop in Edinburgh. I was actually in the famous one where J.K. Rowling.
Oh!
Yeah, I had the day to myself, and I was like, do you know what? I'm going to go to J.K.
Just
Rowling's. I'm just going to sit there. And was sitting there sort of like pretending to like find inspiration, and then realised I was late for my call, ran straight across the main road, got hit by a motorbike, and literally fell arse over tit, landed on my rucksack, which the paramedic said saved my life, so that's why I always carry a rucksack, guys. And literally, that was the only time in my life where I thought, this is where I'm going to die. Because I didn't know what had happened, because my body went into shock. And I was always told as a first aider that when your body goes into shock, that's usually when game over. So I was like, this is game over. And I very, very luckily was absolutely fine. My bone ripped out my leg.
Oh.
And I was in sort of hospital in Edinburgh for about 10 days, and then had a lovely 13-hour drive back to London with my dad. But I was literally 2 weeks away from showcase, and I remember going back and I called my tutor, and I was like, she was like, how are you doing? You're fine, you're alive, you're perfect, it's all good. And I was like, I literally just think this is the end of my career. Also because I'd trained as musical theatre, not at drama school, but I'd trained as musical theatre before, and I was like, I can't dance anymore. I can't dance anymore. I don't know if I can walk anymore. I was being dramatic, I was going to be able to walk. But at the time, I was like, I'm not going to walk anymore. I wasn't going to tap. I'd been a good tapper, and I still can't tap properly. And I literally was like, I just don't know what I'm going to do. And she went, showcase will be fine. She was like, we'll carry you on and do your scene and you can stand very still. And which they did. I got fire lifted on, pretty much. No, I sort of hobbled on in the blackout, and then me and Jake were the last scene in the showcase, and then literally everyone came on and I bowed from the waist down and then just sort of hobbled off. The blackout was mental. But she said to me, she was like, it's just time to be curious about other things. Like, there are ways to be satisfied in this career without when things knock you down, literally. And that was, I literally was in hospital. I was so devastated, didn't know what to do, because I was like, my career's over before it's even begun. I wrote a play in about the space of 48 hours. And that play was then put on by my good friend Chris Lawson, who then got me a job at the Almeida 3 years later.
Wow.
So it just that was a dark time, but it was very fruitful, because I think that was the first time I was like, there are other things you can do to keep you satisfied and to make the best of a worse situation, I think. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm.